Hey guys, what's going on? Daily Tactics here, and I am back with a little bit more of the Men of War Assault Squad 2 Star Wars Galaxy at War mod. And today we have a very fun and exciting battle. I've had this one planned for quite a while, but haven't gotten around to doing it because the setup takes a long time. So as you can see, we have Doom's Legion, Commander Doom's Legion, defending a Republic battleship here from a droid boarding party. The droid boarding party mainly consists of commando droids, but also some higher level security droids behind them. Now the commando droids have about 2 times the health of normal clone troopers, which I think is accurate representation from the show, as we see the commando droids get hit multiple times by blaster bullets from clones and they don't fall. So I thought 2 times health was fair, especially because they have considerably less numbers than the clone troopers do. The clones of Doom Legion have corridor after corridor just blockaded all over the place here. They've got troopers in these little side rooms here as well, and of course down the straightaway corridors and in these hangars, which there are 3 of these large hangars where the biggest defenses take place in. There's one here, then there is one here, and then there is another over here. And yeah, I mean, Doom's Legion goes all the way back to the very, very back of the ship here. The battle droids are going to have to get through all of this to gain victory. This is easily the largest Men of War Assault Squad 2 map I have ever seen, and I am super, super excited to get into it. So, without further ado, I'll be right back and we can get this Bad Larry started. Oh, hey guys, didn't see you there. Guess what? This video is being sponsored by Instant Gaming. They have amazing game deals on anything from games themselves to in-game currency to DLC, anything in between. It's awesome. I've used it previously, and if you go ahead into the link in the description and click on it, it helps out my channel tremendously. Thanks so much, and please enjoy the following video. Alrighty then guys, I think we're ready to go ahead and hit this start button right now. Okay, there we go. Battle droids begin to move forward, or commander droids if you'd rather, and clones begin to retaliate with some fire. One clone already instantly getting just absolutely dome-shotted there. The commando droids are rocking some pretty heavy weaponry. They've got some standard E5 rifles as well as some heavier machine guns that we're seeing, some assault rifles that are a little bit better than the E5, I believe the E6 and stuff like that. And then they've also got some sniper rifles amongst them too. They are really cruising here down these 3 narrow hallways, just kind of crushing the clone troopers who are immediately here. I mean, the clones don't have enough troopers in these beginning hallways to put up too big of a fight. They're really, they're banking on their hangar sort of forces to do the bulk of the work here, I think. But, I mean, these guys are still doing okay. They're softening up the commando droids at the very least, hopefully downing some of their health, and as a result, the guys in the hangar itself will have an easier time. But these commando droids are almost through the first hallway here. They're just cruising, really. I think the snipers are doing just a phenomenal job of knocking out quite a number of these clone troopers. Oh, here we go. We got some clone resistance here with their Xerox copy machines, or at least that's what it looks like. They're getting a few commando kills here. Actually, this guy got like 3 kills right there. And then his buddy here is also helping out. He gets a nice little grenade off, but he gets surrounded. Is that going to do anything? Hey, not bad. It got a few commando droids there. Now the guys in the hallway itself are getting... Sorry, not the hallway. The hangar itself are getting fully into the battle here. I see Doom Legion fighting away. Oh, by the way, Commander Doom isn't in the mod, so that's why we're not seeing him on screen here. I don't know. He's listed in the mod, but his character asset does not work, so... I tried to even get the Doom. There's an expansion pack that supposedly has Doom in it, but that one didn't work either. So Commander Doom is in fact MIA from this battle. I hate to say it, so maybe he jettisoned in an escape pod, although I kind of doubt Commander Doom would leave his troopers like that. Perhaps this is just a smaller ship in Doom's fleet, you know? I mean, because Doom, you know, fleets tend to have 3 or 4 ships within them, so Commander Doom can't be in all of them at once, so I suppose this one's being run by some sort of an admiral or something like that. And it's just Doom Legion troopers. Either way, the first hangar here has been utterly destroyed, though the clones did get quite a number of kills on these commando droids here, which is rather impressive. And the droids still have all of this to take, so things are looking okay for the clones at the moment. They're doing okay. They're getting some kills here and there. It's really just whittling these guys down and a battle of attrition, which is, you know, my favorite term. I say it all the time. Here we've got a DC-17 soldier right here with just a pistol. I mean, I guess the clones sort of pulled out all of the stops here. I mean, if your ship's getting boarded, you might as well just mobilize every trooper, grab every weapon you've got, and fully use it. Either way, Commando Droids poking on through here. First few getting easily shot down, but then they're starting to get quite a bit of cover fire in here after the initial troopers. This soldier's got like an ARC trooper rifle here. That thing's pretty powerful. Oh yeah. Well, the Commando Droids are really pushing heavily in here, so they're getting a nice easy sweep. That's the way you gotta handle these choke points. I've always said it. Just push on through. Don't dilly-dally. Don't mess around in the back. Just shove your way on through. So they're now going into sort of the second corridor area here, where again we see less clone troopers, but at the same time they have better opportunity of damaging the battle droids and lowering their health, rather than actually maybe getting kills. I mean, they could potentially get kills here, but you know, these longer corridors with just a few clone troopers, they don't have the firepower to get tons of kills on these commando droids. Their better luck would be to just damage them as much as possible. But I mean, they still could get some kills here, and I'm seeing actually they are getting some, so that's good for them. By the way, guys, so I just got back from PAX East today to my dorm. Left PAX at about 2 p.m. from the Overtone booth, which was just a hoot. Like, seriously, so fun. Huge shout out to Overtone. Those guys are just so fun to hang out with. Everyone is just so nice. I met the guys from The Shed, which is another streaming team, as well as the guys from Xbit Gaming, which is the official retro streamers that are partnered with Facebook, which was really cool to meet them. They were so nice. Everyone at PAX was so nice, and I had an absolute blast. I'm exhausted. I'm so happy to be just back in my room where I can make some videos and things like that, and you know, get settled back in. But I mean, this was a long weekend. I was essentially working. I mean, I got to explore PAX a little bit, but I was working the Overtone booth essentially every day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, for 5 to 6 hours, which was awesome and so fun. But just you get a little tired, just that much public interaction, and I'm not amazing with public interaction. I mean, I can be social, but like you just get kind of tired after a little while. So that was definitely to the extreme in terms of that, but I had a ton of fun. I met some seriously awesome people. I got to play some retro games. I got to chat with the public. It was awesome. PAX East. Seriously cool, man. So the droids are coming to the first of the clone turrets here, which are being challenged, and this guy actually dies almost immediately. I think that turret ended up getting a few kills. No, it got none, but at the very least it got some good fire out there, which likely damaged a good bit of the droid force, which is nice. Seems like the main droid force is heading straight down the center here. Not really messing about too much with the right side over here or the left side. Oh, actually, they do have quite a number of troopers at the left side, but the left side's suffering some heavy losses. So, I mean, even though they're not attacking the right side, they're still going to have to head back there at some point. So, it would probably be smarter if they did attack all the sides at once, but I mean, they can do them one at a time if they like. These clones way out here. This guy's got the ARC Trooper sniper, so he's still cruising, still having a good old time. All right, and this guy, oh well, this is the left side where no one's really attacking, but there's quite a number of clone troopers here. So once they round the corner, these droids are going to be seriously in some pain because they didn't clear this left side. So, I mean, that'll suck for them, but that's their own fault. There's also quite a number of droids still sort of lingering back here. They'll catch up, and honestly, that sort of trickle-in strategy that they're doing right now is only gonna support the clones. It's, you know, it's only gonna hurt the Separatist cause here. Alright, here we go. Commando droids rounding this corner. I'm excited to see these guys get absolutely wiped. There we go. First commando droid in. Immediately just shattered by this machine gun. And these guys over here, their droid enemies are getting closer and closer, which is kind of daunting. They're still getting some kills, though, which is good to see. Alright, what's going on over here? Yeah, these guys are still sort of pushing on through. They're getting some resistance from this hangar here, which is the second hangar. There's still one more to go after this hangar. So, I mean, the clones are set up nicely to win this war of attrition. It'll just be a matter of patience. Alright, here is these guys just... Oh my god, this is brutal. Look at them go. Wowza. Holy guacamole. Oh my goodness. Also, I think this is the first video I recorded since hitting 50,000 subscribers, because the last video I recorded was Rico's Brigade, the season finale, and when I recorded that, I still was at 49,000, so, you know, it's really cool to hit that 50K mark. That was so cool, especially being at PAX. That way I could tell people. Although I didn't really, unless they asked like who I was, in which case I said, oh, I'm with Overtone, and I also have a YouTube channel. And if they asked me like, oh, wait, how big are you or whatever, which a couple people did, I was like, oh, I got 50,000 subscribers, which is just so nice to say. It felt like such an accomplishment, which is crazy to ever think that I'd make it that far on YouTube. So that was really, really cool. Really cool moment. Either way, these droids over here are finally going down this right lane over here, so maybe we'll see that thing fall, because the middle has certainly been feeling the pain in this choke point where they have not been able to go forward from. But yeah, like I was saying, thank you guys so much for 50,000 subscribers. That is just a ridiculously insane number that, like, little, you know, early high school Daily never imagined hitting when he started daily gaming. Like, it was cool to hit 100 subscribers. Like, that felt like the biggest accomplishment ever. And then 1,000 subscribers was like, holy cow. And then 10,000 was like, you felt like a real YouTuber. And then every milestone from there has been an insane ride, and I just want to say thank you guys, because clearly I couldn't have done it without you, and you guys honestly inspire me to do so many of the videos I do. Like, so many ideas come from you guys. I'm pretty sure I would run dry of ideas if I didn't have you guys helping me out and being the supportive audience that you are. It's really sick, so that's awesome. 50K subscriber special coming soon. Might take me a bit to make, because I mean, it's hard. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I have a pretty good idea of what I'm gonna do, and I think I'll do it. The Lego thing, but you know, I gotta go to the store and get it, or figure out, first of all, which one I want to get, and then second of all, I gotta be in a place where I can build it, and my dorm room is just too small to build that. So that's gonna be tricky. It might take me a little while to get this special done, but trust me, I'm working on it. Don't you worry. Yeah. I also really hope you guys enjoyed the Rico's Brigade season finale. I was at PAX, so I didn't really get to see a ton of the response to it, but I worked multiple hours on that episode. I thought it was definitely one of the best of the entire series, if I'm honest. Like, in my opinion, that's what I think it was. I think it was that high of quality. Like, not to say like, oh, you know, I make good quality stuff, but like, not to like just be a jerk and brag or whatever, but I felt like that was some of my best work. So I really hope you guys enjoyed it, because I worked hard on it, and yeah, I was really excited to publish it and see your guys' response. And I saw a little bit of it and it seemed fairly positive, but yeah, I haven't checked out all those comments yet since I did just get back, so I think I will go and read through all of them and just see how people liked it. Season 3 should be coming, obviously at some point. I'm going to be releasing Season 3. I'm not sure exactly when that's going to happen, because I gotta figure it all out. But it will be coming very soon. Alright, the droids have defeated, well, for the most part, the second hangar. There's a few guys hanging on here. Hanging on in the hangar. Oh, hey, that was actually not a terrible grenade. But the guy sort of deflected it back, so ended up not really doing much. But there we go. They're now attacking this little command center room, which I think will be a pretty good, solid defense area. Actually, a lot of the guys already died from it, so maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. The droids are cruising through here at a pretty rapid rate, but at the same time, they're taking some seriously heavy losses. And I don't know if they're gonna have the legs to complete this entire gauntlet that's here. I don't know if they've got it, but we'll see. Here we go. They're entering in here. Clones open fire once more. I think this will be another area where we see a lot of battle droid deaths, just due to the nature of the room and how it's a bit of a choke point. Watching Doom Legion fire is so sick. I love their armor so much. I actually just uploaded that video on the riot shields Doom Legion used, which I felt was a pretty sweet video. I enjoyed making it. I hope you guys liked it. I like doing those little narration videos. I think they're a lot of fun. Just sort of different from my normal upload, you know, which is cool for me because I get to do something a little different. It also seems like people tend to enjoy them, to the most part. I don't think I'm as good at them as like Geetsley is. I think Geetsley's awesome, one of the best Star Wars, you know, sort of theory YouTubers. And then like Generation Tech is really good at those too, and Eckhart's Ladder is really good at those. So I think I'm at the bottom of the totem pole, but I'm working on getting better at those because I've been enjoying doing them. So I want to keep doing them. All right, Droid Force is seriously understaffed at the moment as they enter into this next corridor area, and they're quickly getting slaughtered here. They're trying to dodge these bullets, but they're getting hit pretty darn hard and going down pretty darn tootin' fast. This little side over here, the left, is not getting any attention as the droids seem to favor this right side this time. They're overcompensating for the last time when they completely ignored this side. Oh wait, there we go. Now we got a droid going on over this way, but he gets gunned down pretty fast. So the clones are holding up much better now. We saw them really falter in the beginning, but now they're just making that epic comeback. L'Epic Victory Royale. Is there still more? Oh yeah, there's a good handful back here, just sort of scattered throughout. I suppose it. What are you doing, sir? You can't walk in space. What? All right, here we go. More droids rounding the corner over here. They're getting hit pretty hard though, by quite a bit of fire actually. Yeah, a number of them are going down in this entrance to this corridor. This is not a fun spot for them to be, and they're having immense trouble killing Doom Legion here. They're getting a few kills now, but they suffered some serious losses in this one little place where I would have assumed it would have been rather easy for the clones to kill them off. But look, now they're sort of retreating back behind here, trying to get to more cover instead of continuing to push forward, which is probably the smart move by them. I mean, yeah. Are they on no retreat mode? I want to just check that real quick. Move mode. Oh, they're not on no retreat mode. That's interesting. Okay, I'm going to put them onto no retreat mode. I must have messed up and forgot to do that. Alright, well there you go. Now they're on no retreat mode. We'll see if they follow that command. Not totally sure if they will. Alright, here we go. This guy's pushing on forward here with his assault rifle. Moving on up to the east side. Alright. Yeah, the initial clones here did end up falling, but not after getting a bunch of kills. Then we've got just rows upon rows of clones back here with DC-15As, DC-15Cs holding out nicely. I think this is like the limit of their fire range, so these guys right here can't hit them, but these like 5 or 6 guys are holding off these battle droids from quite afar. Quite afar. How's this left side doing? Looks like a few more troopers tried to attack over here, but ended up faltering and not really getting much done. There's also this mini command room in here that the clones don't have too many troopers in, but I have a feeling that'll be a tight choke point if the droids ever get to there, because right now the clones are putting them to a full stop, which is actually one of the first times we've seen it in this video. I think we saw one more full stop earlier, but the droids ended up blowing past that within a minute or two. This one, though, the droids are having much more trouble now, and Doom Legion's really holding them back pretty solidly. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Also, yeah, for 50k subs, I'm getting some new merch done. I'm talking to my guy who I found this random guy on Reddit. Actually, like a few months ago when I did the design for my channel, I went on Reddit basically looking for someone who could do a design, and I found this guy, and he was super nice, cool guy. He's from Mexico actually, and so I've just been working with him for the past few designs, and I always think it's important to support small artists. I think that's definitely a good thing to do. So it's cool to do that, and he's a super nice guy, and he's helping me with some new stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoy that when it gets done. I saw some early renditions of it, and it looked pretty sweet. So yeah, expect that soon too if you're interested at all. Alright, the droids are really having some trouble here. These guys are like slinking on forward though, hugging this wall as cover, and the clones are maybe not able to get a shot given the cover they got in front of them. But once they get to this doorway here, they're gonna pop in here, and then these clones will just blast them. Absolutely blast them. That'll be tough. Oh, here we go. Full droid assault going on, and they sort of disperse to the sides once the clones begin to fire again. But now they're up to this cover, which is going to give them a bit more of an advantage. They're going to be able to suppress those clones. Also, they got a lot more guys down this corridor now, so they have a lot more firepower. So the clone advantage that they had going here is now sort of kaputs. They've also got a larger assault going on over on this side too, which is doing pretty good. Look at this clone right here. These droids on the side aren't able to hit him, so he's able to really get a lot of fire in there on the guys on the right, but he does eventually go down. Not before a lot of droids went down, though, so that's good to see. On this side over here, the droids are still moving forward. They're probably taking a lot of heat right now. Not taking too many losses, though. I don't think the clones are taking too many losses either. It's sort of tit for tat right now on this side, as the clones are able to sort of duck down and heal a bit and then pop back out. Ooh, are the droids hopping in over here? Oh, they got a really solid grenade off, and that, I think... Okay, there we go. They survived that attack. But that was actually really close to the droids just instantly destroying this sector over here. That one guy could have totally eliminated all of them, but instead those 4 clones were able to stop them just in time, which was good to see. Oh, another guy going in there. He gets gunned down nice and easy, though, that time. Here's another guy. He gets gunned down, too. Okay, so if that other droid hadn't failed, then those droids would still be alive and be fighting for the cause a bit more. But no, that droid completely bit the dust, as you would. Alright, droid sort of silenced again. Another one tries to hop on in here and keeps getting gunned down before he can do anything. It's like they want to get to these consoles maybe and like destroy them and then kill the clones. I don't know what their game plan is here. Alright, this side over here is seriously lacking reinforcements for the droids, but the clones are pretty beaten back right now, so it's not too much of a worry. This side over here for the droids, though, they've got a good amount of forces, and they're doing a good job against these clones. They're just worrying about this side, you can tell, and rightfully so, because these 4 clones in here are really just doing work. What was that grenade? Dude, you just destroyed probably thousands of credits. Millions of credits worth of computer equipment there with that silly grenade. Maybe not, because I imagine computer products in Star Wars probably don't cost as much as they do on Earth, because they've been around for hundreds of years, and I don't know. Maybe that's just a hunch, considering there's junkyards full of really advanced technology that scavengers literally build into awesome stuff. Yeah, so computer parts probably in Star Wars land don't cost as much as good computer parts. And, well, I guess high-end computer parts anywhere would cost a lot, no matter how advanced the society or whatever. These droids are finally getting in here, but to little to no avail. There you go, they got one of the guys, unless he's still alive. He is still alive. He's just unconscious. Oof. This guy over here died, but these three are still alive, and they've killed a hearty portion of the droid boarding party. Very, very tough. Is there still more back here? There is still a hearty amount of droids back here. And a few over here who are now choosing to say, nope, we're done over here, and we're just going to march on forward. So they'll have to come back at the end of the battle and try and take care of those guys if they do make it to the very end. So, you know, anything they leave behind right now is... they're only going to have to take it over later. Because these clones, they'll fight to the death, man. They gotta. For the Republic. For the Republic. Alright. Yeah, so this is the last hangar and the final defensive area for the clones. It has got just a chonk number of troopers. So, you know, it's going to take a lot to really kill this bit. Also, totally dope looking weapon over here. Turret. One more of those battle areas the droids have to get through. This side over here, the droids are still advancing forward. They're taking a lot of losses, though. Oh, the droids did end up capturing this area. It looks like they lost more troopers going in, though. So this one room, it was 4 clones, and they killed like 10 droids or something like that. That's a really good number. That's good. Those are the heroes we like to see. So the clone sort of final defense is underway here, but this is also like one of the strongest defenses of the entire battle. So I imagine the clones will do a pretty good job here, hopefully, against the droids. I think the fact that it was Commando Droids, during this battle really made it difficult on the clone troopers. They're just, in general, better than your average battle droid, but I suppose that's what makes it such a threat, you know? It's what makes it interesting. Man, they're having a lot of trouble with this one battle droid. Oh, that poor guy got domed before he could throw his thermal detonator out. Alright, what's going on down here? These droids still sort of shuffling forward. The left side, like I've said previously, is way understaffed compared to the right. All the droids from back here, though, have moved forward. So all the droids that are moved forward right now are the last remaining troopers. So it's not too many. The clones outnumber them for sure. Of course, there's the fact that Commando Droids are super powerful, and they've got powerful weapons. The standard battle droids, though, I feel aren't too much of a big deal for the clones. They can handle those okay. It's these Commando Droids that are the nasty ones. The absolutely nasty ones. The immediate clones on these doorways are getting hurt pretty bad. There's a few guys with just pistols they're not able to fire yet, but there's also a sizable amount of troopers with heavy weapons and things like that. This machine gun emplacement, I have a feeling, is going to last a long, long time, especially because the right side isn't pushing very far head-on, so the left side is going to either, A, have to come through this little corridor here to the left, which the clones will have on lockdown with this machine gun, or they'll have to flank, but in order to flank, they'll have to go through all these clones here, so it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. These droids are slowing down once more, not progressing too fast, but at a steady pace at the very least. Standard battle droids over here. It's got fairly decent cover around these bits. You know, there's certain places where it's just dead open land, and the droids aren't able to really progress very far because of it. But then there are places like these where there is quite a bit of cover, and the droids are able to take full advantage of that and really sort of take suppressive maneuvers. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, the droids are full on marching forward now. Oh, more fighting over this way as the clones unleash another volley into these standard battle droids, killing oh no, this guy's still alive. Almost all of them are dead at this point. There goes the last one. So this left side here is destroyed. That's it. Droids are donezo here. Oh, there's one droid in this little room here. Actually, a few. But they very well could go to the right. The right side still has a few. There's still a chance the droids could win. I don't know if they will, though. You know, there's a difference between could and will. Yeah, because they gotta go... First, they've got to go through this area where this clone will be able to probably knock out a few with his buddies around here, and these guys will help out a little bit. We'll witness that right now, and it's coming true. And then they have to maneuver their way this way and somehow defeat all these clones in this hangar, as well as this machine gun emplacement. It's going to be tough. It's not going to be an easy task. Not in the slightest. Alright, this commando droid is clearly wary of the rest of the clones around them, as he just saw his buddy get absolutely decked by clone fire. Looks like we got a little mini assault over here by some of the straggling droids who decided to go left instead of joining the masses to the right. I probably would have suggested they take the right route because safety in numbers right now is probably better than going multiple flanking routes, but hey, maybe these guys are distracting enough that these guys can capitalize off of it, but they don't seem to be in the slightest, so that point is moot. Moot. Alright, just 2 battle droids over here now, stuck in that position. Are there any still back here? There's still 1, it seems. Okay. And these guys to the right, still not really doing much. Alright, all quiet. They're crawling forward a little bit. I seem sort of puzzled as to what to do. And these clones are in good standings right now. Here we go. Oh, the clone doesn't see him. He went for the grenade, but he got grenaded himself. Clone did manage to sneak away from that grenade, and the commando droid he was facing did end up dying. The rest of the battle droids sort of lining up their shots over here. Oakley dokley. And these 2 droids over here still fighting their way through. They got heart, you know. They're doing their best here. These droid boys. All right, now they're going for that march once more. Hut 2, 3. Oh, they're getting shot pretty heavily. There goes one of them. The other one dips for cover a little bit. He's getting some fire out. He could get a kill or 2 here. Honestly, anything will help the droid cause at this point because their attack is now Meshuggah, as we would say. There goes another droid. One last boy back here with an E5. And then I think finally this left side over here will be toasted as soon as this guy dies, but he's taking a lot of fire. And the right side's still sort of dilly-dallying. Yeah, this left side's been hanging on, just sort of trickling in 1 trooper at a time. But yeah, it'll just be the right after this guy dies, though he is healing up right now. Let's see. Yeah, these guys just sort of chilling over here. Not really doing too much. They only have 1 commando droid left. The rest are standard B1 battle droids. Well, they're security droids, so they're a little bit more skilled than I'd say standard B1 battle droids. Ooh, full-on assault going on over here. Oh, and the droids actually, through sheer force, break through there. That actually gives them an opportunity since they didn't lose as many troopers there as I thought they would have. Though now they're starting to lose a few more. These guys are just getting totally firing squatted by the clones sort of waiting for them over here. Yeah, it's brutal. Honestly, if I were the droids, I'd hit over here where they've already done some damage and there's a bit more of an opening. Maybe grenade to the side over here, wipe out swaths of them, but then you're also getting fired at from down below. Here, here, and here. It's a tough position for the droids overall. Looks like they are going to push straight through, sort of doing the plan. Oh, but this clone over here actually distracts them. Brave clone. He's surely going to die. He does die. And now they're sort of engaging with these troopers over here. So my theory is sort of coming true. See this sniper droid lining up some shots on these clones. Trying to sort of head glitch them. You know, peek over that rise where the clones can't necessarily hit him, but he can hit the clones. Let's see. I think that one droid over here, maybe... Yeah, he launched his attack forward and died. I think that's his body right there. Got absolutely decimated. Yep, I think Doom Legion is going to pull this off at the very end here. They totally won the war of attrition. Alright, here we go. Droid's pushing forward. Last hoorah. There we go. He's pulling out the grenade, but he does end up going down. Sort of dissuades the rest of the droids from pushing on in. kind of doing their thing. Are you guys on no retreat mode or something? We'll have none of that. No retreat. No retreat, I say. No retreat. Go forward. Go forward. Stop retreating. Alright, there's like 6 droids left. Let's just go ahead and poke them on in there and they can do their thing. Alright, one goes down. The others, though, get some good fire off. I think they did kill a Doom Legion trooper to the left over there. A little grenading going on. I don't know what that grenade was. It was terrible, to say the least. Alright, these droids sort of focus firing on this guy, and they do manage to cop that kill right there. Still 3 left. There's also a number of well, this droid's in space. These droids are in space, too. And this droid's in space. Alright, so they don't count. And then there's 2 droids in space over here, too. I don't know how they keep getting in there, but oh well. So there's only 3 real droids left alive. So let's just push them on out here and get slaughtered for the most part. Alright, why don't we try and go commando with this guy? That's always fun. Alright, whenever there's like 1 or 2 troopers left, I think from now on in our videos we're going to try and commando them. Unless it's like the enemies also only got 1 or 2 troopers left, but okay. Well, that didn't work at all. First of all, we missed the shot on the guy, and then the reload time on that weapon was way longer than I thought it was, so really didn't end up all that good. Either way, Doom Legion completely owned there at the very end, though throughout the entire battle they had tough times. So yellow are dead Doom Legion troopers, red are dead droids. I mean, you can see it was looking up for Doom Legion around here. Like, they really picked up the pace in the back half of this map. But then from here forward, we see dwindling numbers for the droids, but for the most part, Doom Legion gets absolutely slaughtered. I would say losses were probably pretty even. Maybe Doom Legion came out on top by just a smidge, but pretty even battle overall. I think it was pretty fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Comment and subscribe if you did, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.